They're not there.
Mr. Nicolas Ukachukwu, you've gone from PDP to PPA to HDP to APGA, now APC. In a case where APC does not favor you and you did not emerge a governor, where next will you go? That's my first question. Secondly.
Oh, thank you.
No, secondly, the second question.
Let me just correct.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Let me correct that question.
Yeah.
I've not entered PPA. Okay. But you got it right. From PDP to HDP.
Okay, so from PDP to HDP to APGA to okay. So which P will you go to next?
To APP to APGA.
Okay, so which P will you go to next?
I love that.
If APC does not favor you.
You see, at every point in time, when I was in PDP, it was a national party. We did our best. The internal rancor that's normally following PDP, not being able to do things right, not following the doctrine of the party, and not actually following the doctrine of the democracy, which actually all of us have embraced and we're happy for. Because of that, some of us were not happy on their system, and we wanted to make impact. And that was why I was okay, fine. If it's not working with PDP, let's try another thing that can make it work. And some of those things that happen, like entering HDP and co, come from the point that if you are fielding a candidate that is not acceptable by people, I cannot be party to support somebody I know that have nothing to offer the state. So I should be able to support somebody who can be able to make it work. And that's what has happened. And that's what makes APGA look as if actually they have been ruling the state. Now, we have moved in that trajectory. But it got to a point I said, we need to get to a point where one party state in Nigeria is not helping. The whole of the West, the system used to be AD, but realize they cannot be sectional and say want to get to national development and international refuge. They moved to mainstream party, remaining only Lagos. And the president, being a guru, political guru, realized that Lagos cannot remain alone, no matter how strong their revenue is. They have to take them back to center by merging the party. Same thing in Anambra State. Anambra State is a key state in Nigeria, has a lot to offer. We can't remain a one-party state. We need to go back to the center. And then bringing it to the center means they'll be part of Nigerian discourse and be part of what's going on. And that's what it is. So my being APC now, it being there not because I want to be governor only, but I want that Anambra to be part of what's going on.
You've not answered my question. This was my question. Where are you going next if APC does not favor you? Because obviously you are a waka, you waka a lot. Which is a good thing. You have a choice to do that. Where are you going next if APC does not favor you? Is it another P, YPP, or you set up your own political party? Answer that, because I also have another question for you. The national coordinator of APGA Media Warriors Forum labeled you at some point a saboteur. They say you undermine candidates when things do not go your way. And the other question I want to ask is, why was this uproar when you said on television that you defeated Bianca Ojukwu in the territorial primaries? Why was that an uproar?
Okay, let me go back to the first question you asked me.
Yeah.
Let me also say this to you. Moving from the one party to one party is not against the law.
Yes.
It's about anchoring the interests of your people per time until you get to a point that people get the dividend of democracy. Some of the leaders are in different places that have moved from one party to the other to get to a point that people have seen what it is. Even governors, even Mr. President. So I don't think it's actually a problem. The most important is that what is the motive behind the moving? No. My issue is that I want to get Anambra State right.
Mr.
And then now we have got to APC.
No. Mr. President has never. No, he started with AD. When AD morphed into ANC, he went there because he morphed into it and he started APC. He has never left APC all this while. In fact, he's been consistent. It's still that common.
I'm coming to the last question. You just cut me off now.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I got into a place. I got into a place before you cut me short. Now, why I decided to join APC is that it's a collective merger of every other political party together. Meaning the ideology was right. And I've come to APC to stay because I feel that's its national party. Because the merger takes the West, the North, and the Southeast. Don't forget, part of APGA is part of APC. I choose not to join them at that point because I feel that I can still make impact in my state. But now it is not working that way. I have to join the mainstream to bring dividend democracy to my people. And then somebody say what he said. I'm not here to address somebody who has not run for councillorship before, that have not bought a fund to run an election. I don't want to join issue with him and then what he's saying about what you just mentioned. But that notwithstanding, the issue is I don't per time do what he said. All I do is I will follow what my people want me to follow. And my people at every point in time has been part of my decision when I take one. And that decision is that Anambra must be right. We must get it right. And then the issue of running an election with saying I run primaries to Bianca, it came out of a question they asked me. And I said, I've run primary in that place. Ojukwu spirit is in me, because if Ojukwu is alive, he will want Anambra to be in the mainstream. Don't forget, when Ojukwu came back from exile, he ran an election under mainstream party. He didn't run an election under Section 1. He did not join it because he want Anambra to be back to the center of the government. So that's why, and that's what I'm working for. That same of his desire, his dream, is what we're living for. And people believe I can do it. I didn't bring that up in order to malign or make it look as if, well, no, we're talking about an incident that, oh, I've been in Apuga. I wasn't Apuga as nobody. I was in Apuga because Apuga knows I have something to bring. That even when there was a problem, they said, the spirit of Ojukwu said, even the uniform they are wearing now, don't forget Rufai, he used to carry Ojukwu's picture. But they have removed Ojukwu picture out of that issue. I didn't remove it. I only said he has gotten to a point they should know that I ran primaries in that same place, and they choose me because they believe Ojukwu is my, I've not only been a father figure to all of us, we are from the same place too, and they know everybody's citizens. So we are carrying the spirit and the vision to make sure that Anambra is integrated.
All right, let's talk about some of your plans, because when we look at your track record, now there's commentary from the APC where you are now about your conduct with regards to these primary elections. But if you look at your track record in PDP as well, it's on record that some stalwarts of PDP have said that you destroyed PDP in Anambra State. So I'd like you to reconcile this track record that seems to be following you about, how you seem to be a personality that is destructive and divisive. How will you reconcile that for your campaign and just to win back the hearts of all these other parties that you've left along the way? How will you unite everybody behind you?
Okay, thank you very much. I think that one even looks plausible if that's actually what it is, because it's not. If you say that one person destroyed a whole party in the state, that shows how popular, how important that person is. But you could have been,
so you accept
taken
that
somebody
you destroyed it. You accept that you destroyed it.
No, I said that. No. But I said if that is what it was, it could have been plausible. That's why I say if it was. Oh. That's why I say this I did. But I say if it was what it is, for somebody to leave a party, if they say leaving PDP to Apuga, destroyed PDP, means I left with majority of PDP people to Apuga. That's what it is. Because it's about when people move out of the party, major people and people that control crowd, that party becomes a shred, it becomes empty. Apuga is in problem because they know I've moved. And I moved with people from Apuga. And I moved with some people, and you'll be seeing them very soon. And then when that come, we're not playing to the gallery or to the television. We are on ground. They know this. So if I move from PDP, and PDP is no more as important as it used to be in Anambra State, as they said, meaning I have crowd that follows me. And if I have crowd, it's the people that make the party, not party the people. So, but that is those are true. All I did is that I felt that PDP and the way manner they do things does not actually suit what I believe democracy is all about. So I have to move to Apuga. And in Apuga thing, I thought there's need for us to move to the center. Some of them did not like that because we want to continue to use it to play in the psyche and mind of people because we want to continue to keep a number with this. Say, no, we have to move to the center. When that is not happening and they believe that ideology is not what they want, I have to now move to APC, and people with me move to APC. Don't forget, go and check. Some of the people that move with me to those parties become chairman of Apuga in local government, chairman of Apuga become even part of state schools. So it's not just matter of just coming. They came in with something to offer. So issue of destroying PDP, you can't destroy a party if there are people in that party that are strong. It's about the crowd they carry. So when you move on, they move on. If they're there, they have not, but they can't. But when you move with crowd, that makes the party important, and that crowd moves you to another party, it becomes very important. Don't forget they used to say there's no APC in the state. Now APC is in discourse. Now they're finding a problem. Now they're talking about us. Please, let me ask. Before I joined the APC and other people, were you hearing Apuga talk about APC? Do you ever talk about it? Because they don't. But when we move there, they realize the problem because they know there's going to be a contest. They have not been talking about this. Have you ever come to TV and talk about APC? Okay. No. They're talking about it now because there's a problem.
Okay.
And that's our problem.
Real quickly. Okay, real quickly. What has Soludo done wrong that you want to make right? I'll give you an instance. There's a story on the Vanguard on the 29th of December 2023 that says popular Anambra politician and businessman has demanded heavy security personnel, 16 soldiers, 20 policemen, and 12 operatives of the DSS to secure him during the festive period. How can we have an Anambra where you can go home in your festive period and not even have one army or soldier to secure you? That's the question. So what has Soludo done wrong as regards the economy and security that you want to fix? And what are your plans? What's the current GDP of Anambra? How much do you want to increase the current GDP of Anambra? Your business plans and precepts.
Thank you very much, Rufai. Also, let me correct that impression. We didn't go to that Anambra with that crowd. What matters, I was getting married. And naturally, Rufai, if you're getting married, you apply for security that will secure people that are coming for the marriage. People that come from different places to come for that place. Security has to be there, not because I'm going to Anambra. But now that we're standing, let me also take it on face value. I don't like talking when people talk about me. It makes me happy because you must be somebody to be a history. If you're nobody talks about you. Now, because of what was happening in Apuga, they were just making me an issue because I know I was leaving. But that's notwithstanding. Let me also address it. If I go to my place with security men, which I've mentioned what actually it's all about, I got married that time, if you remember also that time. And then I remarried that time because I lost my wife, the first one. Now, if you remember, if actually I'm going to my place with that kind of, it's okay, thank you. If I was going to my place with that kind of security men, meaning I wasn't safe. Nigeria wasn't safe. My place was not safe. I will have a governor. And also don't forget, my elder brother was kidnapped. And I know what left our pocket to release him from the kidnappers then. So if one is doing that, means there's no place. I can't run away from my place. Let me also tell you, Rufai, in all those houses where I come from, if you look at it, no DP, there's no police division that is working. It's deserted, as even to today. If the police could not even have a place they can say they are staying, how safe the place? Will I continue running? Other leaders have to go. We have not only investment, people's lives are going down. Because by the time we travel to those areas, this money we spend will go to life people around, and it will help to boost the economy. But we don't go, but people like us cannot run away from our state. So we still go there to give them hope that one day they'll be wonderful tomorrow. That light of the nation will shine the way actually we want it to shine. So we go, not only me, but those who actually want to go home with security. But it's not because we want to.
So what are you going to do to fix the problem? What are you going to do to fix the economy problem? Now, coming to what I'm going to do. Yeah. Quickly, sir.
In as much as I'm not going to discuss what a strategy of security on national television, I'm not going to say it because you know how sensitive it is. But my people that voted me in that Congress was speaking with one voice. We know how it takes. And what it takes is all-encompassing, involving from all the research I've done, from all the interaction I've ever had, involving the key stakeholders, involving people who actually have. If I don't forget, when I was growing up, people like, maybe we don't know that someone was an armed robber or a thief. But they will say that this man is a thief, not because they've caught him, but because the community knows. If the stranger enter community, the community knows the stranger have just entered. You put mechanism on ground to be able to track those records of those people. Someone cannot just come and settle in your place. You can't find out who he was, considering that the security challenges are everywhere. You need to start from there. And apart from that, you need to put the indicators, the enablers, the things that take people out of the same people. Anambra State is known as the trading state, and this apprenticeship is no more working the way to, because trading is no more working well. So you need to address some of the challenges. Per kilometer, square kilometer of Anambra State is too small, and that we can have a forest where you can keep people. Those forests are very wonderful agro lands, and it can turn to economy and the pocket of the people. So when you turn it into farmland, people can be able now to make living out of it.
Mr. Nicolas Ukachukwu, one thing I can tell you is thank you so much for coming here. But can we have this agreement that maybe when it's closer or the thick of the campaign, you will come back here and we'll have a show on your economic plan so you'll be able to tell the people everything you want to do for them? Is that a deal? Can we have a shake on that?
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
That's it today. Thank you so much.